Greetings, everyone. Well, it's that time again. Already. Just received a hefty package from Mathew Gaastra. Yes, Mathew has been a long-time viewer and frequents the Facebook fan page quite a lot. And recently told me he had some stuff he wanted to send my way. I have no idea what it is. The only hint I have is the custom slip says it's some comic books and DVDs. So, no idea. It'll be a surprise to me as well as you. So let's check it out. This package from Mathew Gaastra today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, so let's take a look here. I think the first thing we'll do is take the packing slip off. There we go. Alrighty, so no address stuff on here. It's just a lot of tape. So I'll try to take. Well, yeah, that's not gonna work. Ow! Good news. Found the box cutter. It was right next to the computer the whole time. Hiding in plain sight. Shut up, you beeping thing. Alright, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. So, it's an early Christmas here on the Multimedia Chronicles. Alright. Very careful not to cut too deep. Alright, here we go. So beginning from what I think is the top. Alright, we have... Oh, great! Cash loans available from Cash Express. Sweet! So this is... newspaper from, so it's Wednesday, October 21st, 2015. It's presently November 4th, 2015 when this is being filmed. Is it the 4th? No, it's the 3rd. What the hell date is it anyway? It is the 3rd. November 3rd. You may be seeing this the next day, but oh, holy moly, there is a ton of stuff in here. Wow, it just goes on and on. All right, let's take a look here. We have a stack of comics. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God! Just get to your destination and stop backing up. So we have Dark Horse Comics number 3, which looks like it features some of the original Aliens comics. That's very cool. I actually had the original first 3 trade paperbacks of Aliens. I've been meaning to do a video about them for ages, but excellent comic, I have to say. Oh, and here we go. We have Ghostbusters, The Other Side. Yeah, one of the newer IDW. Wow. Could that thing be more annoying? Can you hear that? So I'm just going to back right into my living room. Anyway, Ghostbusters, The Other Side. Very, very cool. Yeah, I haven't actually read any of these. Here we go. We have Sectars, The Warriors of Symbion. Issues 3 and 5. I'll just say this right off the bat. I actually have all 8 issues of this. As well as several of the mini-comics that came out. Yeah, I really liked Sectars a lot. It's unfortunate that it didn't really catch on. There was an animated miniseries, only 5 episodes. They just did a 5-part miniseries, and that was it, and it didn't get picked up as a full series. It's unfortunate, because I actually really liked the characters and the toys and whatnot that came with this. The toys, you would have basically the main action figures, and they would ride on these larger sort of insect creatures, and they were kind of puppets. So you could actually put your hand into this glove underneath the insect, and your hand would be the legs of the insect, which was really cool. So you could have it like walking along and stuff. So I thought it was a pretty cool idea. And here we go. We have Gargoyles #1, which I also have. I actually have the original. I think they did 3 issues originally from Marvel, but they did 3 issues of Gargoyles. This one I do not have, and I have actually been wanting to get for a very long time. We have Dragon's Lair. Yes, the actual comic book of Dragon's Lair. There's actually a Kickstarter right now that Don Bluth and Gary Goddard have started up, trying to get funding to do a 10-minute pitch film to pitch to studios to try to once and for all get a Dragon's Lair animated movie funded and got off the ground. So here's hoping that happens. It's great stuff. I do, of course, have the game on Blu-ray and on the Amiga and on the 3DO. I've got a few different versions of it. And then of course, Frank actually sent me the complete animated series of Dragon's Lair. It was a manufacturer-on-demand title. Oh, sweet. And here we have one of the original Conan the Barbarian Marvel comics. Very, very cool indeed. I only have one other issue of this. So, yeah, any time I can get more Conan into the collection, you know I'm all over that. And speaking of which, we have another one here, a later one. We have Conan the Adventurer, #7. Very cool. I actually did not know about this particular series. Very cool. I'm definitely going to enjoy checking those out. I'm still slowly in the process of collecting the Savage Sword of Conan reprint editions. I'm several issues or several volumes behind. Oh, this is fantastic. This definitely brings back memories. I used to have a complete set of, well, not a complete set of the whole series, but a set of the first, I don't know, 40 or so issues. We have Sergio Aragona's Gru the Wanderer from Marvel's Epic Comics line. Yeah, this is such a hilarious comic, and if you're a fan of Conan, you definitely got to check out Gru, because it's basically a parody of that type of sword and sorcery hack and slash story. I also had actually a complete set of the original 8 issues that were put out by Pacific Comics a couple years before Marvel picked it up. And I still have the first appearance of Gru from, I think it was from Star Slayer #5, or no, it was Destroyer Duck #1, actually. Yeah, Destroyer Duck #1 was the first appearance, and I also have the second appearance, which was Star Slayer #5. Yeah, really cool stuff. Pretty nice little collector's items there. But yeah, anyway, I had a pretty decent collection of Gru, and always wanted to finish it and get it caught up. But as I've told this story so many times, but there was a box of books and comics and audiobooks that went mysteriously missing during a move many years ago. It had all my audiobooks in it at the time. It had all my Doctor Who, almost all my Doctor Who books. There was a few that weren't in there. All my Doctor Who comics, like I had the original Marvel Comics 23-issue run of Doctor Who, and all my Gru comics were in there too. So those all disappeared, and I have never managed to recover them. The only Gru that I still have is the graphic novel, The Death of Gru, which is freaking hilarious, by the way. And then next up we have, this is kind of a rarity as well. We have Robotech #1 from Wildstorm Comics. Very, very cool. Wildstorm did, they were kind of like a precursor to IDW almost. They were doing a bunch of licensed stuff, such as Robotech, and they did some Thundercats comics and things like that. Been wanting to check them out for ages. I've always seen them around, but yeah, definitely going to enjoy checking that out. This year, of course, is the 30th anniversary of Robotech, so definitely a good year to be checking those out. So let's see, what do we got here? We have, it looks like some burned stuff that I'm guessing is not available on DVD officially. Let's take a look here. So first up we have, I remember this. We have The Quest, starring Henry Thomas from E.T. Yeah, I actually remember this one. I liked this one a lot. And I guess it never got an official release, because here we are. Yeah, generally speaking, if you're going to send me stuff like this, make sure it's something that's not available officially. That's my only stipulation, because that's really the only time I will accept bootlegs. Oh, I know this one's definitely not available officially. It only ever got a VHS release. And boy, did someone ever do a horrible job of scanning the cover. But anyway, we have Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines, which is the one thing from Super Saturday and Super Sunday that has never got a DVD release. It was one of the shorter miniseries that they did. It only runs about an hour, I think. The other three, of course, were Robotics, which got a DVD release over in the UK, got a VHS release over here. We also, of course, had Gem and Inhumanoids, also both started on Super Sunday and Super Saturday. So very cool. Depending on whether it was Saturday or Sunday, depended where you were seeing it. I think it was Sundays here. Oh my God, this is cool. I actually have a really high resolution scan of this particular comic book ad, but we have the 1985 NBC Saturday morning preview. Yeah, this is something you don't see anymore because, of course, Saturday morning cartoons have basically gone the way of the dodo. They've all moved to specialty channels and the like. So, yeah, so this is like a special. Basically, every year the networks would do like a special, like a half-hour special, usually showing off the new cartoons, and they would often be hosted by characters from the cartoons. I remember I have one called Alf Loves a Mystery, which is actually from 1987, and I found it on one of my old VHS tapes. And yeah, so that one was hosted by Alf and several other kids and whatnot from notable sitcoms at the time. And it was, I guess they had Alf hosted that year because that was also the year that Alf got his own cartoon. So his sitcom was doing really well, and then they did an Alf cartoon as well, which actually took place back on Melmac on his home planet. So next up we have Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan. See, now this is an example here of something I would actually prefer you not send me, because this is actually coming out officially from Discotek this year. So be aware of what is on its way, even if it's not available currently. But very cool. Basically, two of the most popular sort of mystery-solving characters in anime history teaming up, or I guess going against each other, because it's versus. But yeah, very, very cool. I've never actually seen any of Detective Conan, but of course, I'm a huge Lupin fan, so thank you very much for that. All right, so next up we got quite a variety of stuff here. Oh, weird. This is interesting. We have, look at this. We have Godzilla and Other Movie Monsters. I think that's it for the bootlegs, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just make sure. Yeah, it looks like that's it for the bootlegs. It's all originals now, folks. Don't worry. So we got Godzilla and Other Movie Monsters. So what is this here? We have, let's see, we got The Lost World from 1948, the rap song featuring the exclusive music video Godzilla Rap, and Bambi versus Godzilla. And then you got a 100-minute documentary all about Godzilla and Other Movie Monsters. Oh, that's going to be awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy this. I'll put that straight into the Godzilla collection once we're done here. And what is this? This is interesting. I've never seen these before. That's crazy. We have a Flintstones mini disc with 2 episodes of the Flintstones. We got the Flintstone Flyer and Hot Lips Hannigan. So we take a look here. Oh wow, that's adorable. Look at this. It's actually a mini disc. It's a DVD, but it's tiny. I've seen CD-ROMs this size before. That's crazy. I didn't know they actually released some movies and stuff like that. That is crazy. Interesting. So they actually did a whole bunch of these, apparently. Warner Brothers did them. And they were designed to play in these portable players. I guess only had small drives in them. That's crazy. How could they fit a whole movie on that? It would have to be compressed into oblivion. Man. But that's interesting. But I mean, 2 episodes of a show, that should be fine. That's crazy. Very, very cool. One thing I really need to get is the complete set of the Flintstones. I've been wanting to get that collection for a long time. Oh, fantastic! Some more Korean anime, horribly dubbed in English. This is one I've been wanting for a while for the collection. We have Thunder Prince. Yeah, there we go. I don't think... yeah, no, I definitely do not have that one. That is fantastic. Thank you. Definitely going to enjoy the Cheese Fest there. And we got another one. We have Beauty and Warrior. Yeah, some of these are quite rare and hard to find. And I know Thunder Prince I see around a fair amount. Beauty and Warrior I don't see around that often. But well, I should say Thunder Prince I see around online quite a bit. But there was like a final wave of these cheesy Korean anime rip-off things that just, I guess, didn't get as wide a distribution. So they actually go for pretty high collector's prices. But, so yeah, I'm always happy. I've got all the easy-to-get ones. But I'm always happy to find more of those because they are just hilariously awful. Oh, sweet. This, yeah, I had my eye on this one. I've got a few of these shows, but, man, this is just a great way to kind of get your feet wet on the glory of Saturday morning. We have Saturday morning cartoons from the 1980s. There you go. So we slide a nice slip box there. So we've actually got 2 discs of whoa, falling out of 80s cartoons. Hang on, I think I can fix it. It looks like it just isn't quite clipped in properly. There we go. Good as new. Awesome. So what do we got on here? We have let's see, we got Mr. T, Dragon's Lair, Galtar and the Golden Lance. That was actually just announced this week. It's finally getting a complete series DVD release from Warner Archive, so very excited about that. Got Thundar the Barbarian, which of course I have, and that's freaking awesome. We got the Quickie Koala Show, which was Tex Avery's final series, apparently. The Flintstone Kids, oh my god, I remember that. The Biscuits and Monshishis. Wow, that's crazy. And they got Lords of Light, Thundar the Barbarian. Explore the animated origins of this timeless hero and why his popular series still resonates today. I think that's on the Thundar set as well, actually. Oh, hold on a second. Should put this put that in there. Alright, so next up we have... Oh, awesome. I've actually had my eye on this one for a while. It's kind of like Archie does Scooby-Doo. We have Archie's Weird Mysteries. There you go. The complete series from Mill Creek. All 40 episodes. Check that out, eh? That's awesome. It also includes some bonus episodes from Sabrina's Secret Life, Sabrina the Animated Series, and Mona the Vampire. Excellent. So, if we take a look here. Oh my goodness. It's one of these sets. It's actually stacked. It's not the paper sleeves, it's stacked. I hate that Mill Creek is doing that now. I'd actually prefer they go back to the paper sleeves. Although apparently their contract with the company that provides these is expiring, so they may be changing that again. Oh my god, this one is so freaking hard to find. I completely forgot that this actually got an official release from Shout Factory. We have the Smurfs and the Magic Flute. Yes, the original Smurfs movie. Just as the original Transformers movie from 1986 blows away the new ones, this is the original Smurfs movie, man. Now, a lot of fans of the cartoon, like the Saturday morning cartoon, found this a bit of an odd beast because all the voice actors are different. It's actually a completely different voice cast than the show, produced by a different animation company. But this one, I believe, was from before... I can't remember if this was before... like originally produced before Hanna-Barbera picked it up as a series. I don't recall. I'm trying to see if there's a year on here somewhere. 2012. It just tells me the... yeah. It just tells me the year of the release. Oh, what's this? We have something else. Interesting. A burned disc of... Oh, interesting. That's a cool little addition. We got Smurfs and the Magic Flute, the U.S. edition. So there's apparently an alternate cut of this. That's pretty cool. Well, that will definitely be worth checking out here. That's very cool indeed. So what? So Shout Factory left off like the one of the audio tracks or something. So it's the original uncut theatrical release, image gallery, glossary of Smurf terms, the Smurf story, character guide about the Smurfs and the Magic Flute, and animated menus. It's interesting that Shout Factory got this because Warner Brothers, I thought, owned all things Smurfs, but apparently not that one. Or they might have had some kind of a deal. Ah, here we go. We actually got a few things here. Let's see what order they go in here. We have some random volumes here. We have 3 volumes of Case Closed, another very popular Japanese mystery series. So this is volume 1 with the first 4 episodes on it. This is, I have no idea what volume. It says 2.2, season 2, volume 2, I guess, where we have episodes 34 through 39. And then we have the movie, Case Closed, One Truth Prevails. Oh, sorry. Captured in Her Eyes. There you go. So very, very cool indeed. So we'll put that there, I guess, and then there, and there. Holy moly, that is a lot of stuff. And then next up, oh my god, this is fantastic. Now this is a collector's item. Donkey Kong bubblegum cards with the original bubblegum still in it. Wow. And look at this. Cards were only 5 cents back then. 5 freaking cents. Can you believe that? From 1982. Wow. Should I open it? This has been unsealed for 33 years. Unsealed. In the original packaging. Alright, tell you what. You guys vote in the comments about whether or not you want me to open this so we can take a look at the cards inside. And depending on the votes, I will decide, and I will do a special video of either me opening it or not opening it. Alright, it's up to you guys. Do we open the Donkey Kong cards and check them out? Leave your votes below. Only 1 vote per person. I will be watching. All right, let's see. What do we got here? This is all packing material, I think. It's got a bunch of flyers and stuff. Yeah, that's all packing material. All right, and it's kind of glued to the bottom. So, okay, here we go. We got a letter. Multimedia. Oh, I guess that was just the name of his file. Okay. Hello, hope you're having a great day. This was Saturday Morning Fan and also Intros 80s and 90s on YouTube, but I ended both a few years ago, so that's why we'll just call him by his real name because he no longer has either of his YouTube channels. Well, that's unfortunate because I think I'm pretty sure I've seen your channel around before, like back in the day, because I always find myself checking out old intros to cartoons and whatnot. Anyways, here are some DVDs and comics for you. I hope you like them. By the way, don't let Rosie eat the gum in that pack of Donkey Kong cards. It's 30 years old. That pack of cards are from 1982. Yes, absolutely. The comics are a mix of ones you like. The IDW Ghostbusters comics are great, and I hope you enjoy the issue. Yeah, I have to say, IDW has been doing some fantastic work. I mean, they've definitely become the kings of taking old licenses and breathing new life into them. I mean, I love the work they've done on, stuff like Transformers and G.I. Joe, obviously, which I haven't read a ton of, but, excuse me. But I know fans are very pleased with them, and I definitely look forward to checking those out, especially now that I've just finished reading all the Marvel ones. And then, of course, they've been doing other stuff like, Gem. I've been really enjoying their take on Gem. And they did a Galaxy Quest comic, which was okay, honestly. I mean, it captured the flavor of the movie, but I wasn't thrilled with the artwork. And then what else have they done recently? Oh, Back to the Future. They just did a Back to the Future comic. I still need to pick that up, actually. But, yeah, I've heard good things about their Ghostbusters comics as well, so I definitely need to make a point of checking those out. Case closed. Not sure if you saw this show. Excuse me. But it is huge in Japan. Called Detective Conan in Japan. It is in the same world as Lupin the Third. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't actually know that they were one and the same. Very cool. Well, there you go. It has had over 800 episodes and still airs in prime time. They just had a 2-hour 20th birthday movie and have had over 20 big screen movies. 2 Lupin crossovers, 2 OVA series at the same time, live action shows, a spin-off, and tons of TV specials and 2-hour TV movies. Wow, so it's basically gone... It's had even more stuff than Lupin then, because I know Lupin has the various TV shows, but they don't total 800 episodes. I know that. It's maybe 300. They do a lot of movies, though. It also has an airport in Japan. Yes, a Detective Conan airport. They have box sets, but they don't have the extras on the single DVDs. I hope you like them. I got you 2 DVDs of episodes and 2 movies. One is the second Lupin crossover. You don't need to see the first to enjoy it. Oh, okay. Maybe I should take that back. I think the one coming from Discotheque is the first Lupin crossover, so maybe that's not the one. Smurfs and the Magic Flute. I'm sorry to say it's the crappy UK dub that messes up the plot and gets all the names wrong. Oh, great. Don't worry, look inside the DVD and you'll see I got you the US version as well. Rosie will love that version. The Godzilla one is a history of movie monsters in film. It has Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, and more. Flintstones is a mini DVD. Boy, those bombed and were gone just like that. They were VCR-type DVDs that played like a VCR tape when you put them in. They played themselves. They failed, and Fred's stores had them for $4 a DVD. You put, hold on a second, dollar sign... Oh, $1 a DVD. Dollar sign exclamation mark. Like you held the shift key down one too long. So $1 DVD. Bigfoot and the Saturday previews are a mix of quality, but I hope you enjoy them anyway. Plus, Bigfoot has the RoboForce pilot as well. Cool, I don't know that one. The Korean animes are the ones you were missing, so enjoy. Yes, absolutely, I will. Thanks, and if it's okay, would you mind showing us your graphic novels in a video? It's been about 10 years from your last video overview. It hasn't been that long, jeez. Well, maybe it has. Yeah, maybe I should do an update on that. Also, how about a new cartoon DVD overview? You have so many new DVDs. Anyways, enjoy the movies and have a great day. Thanks. Yeah. As for overviews, a lot of people ask me about that. Like, Sean, when are you going to do another full collection overview? Because the last one was in 2012. By the way, I had a comment today saying, gee, you seem really tired in all your latest videos. Are you working overtime? Well, actually, no, I'm on vacation right now. And but also bear in mind, I have Rosie full-time now, so that's exhausting. Wonderful, but exhausting. So I have to get up early every day. Even though I'm on vacation, I still have to get up early and take her to school. And, of course, being a night owl, I tend to stay up late, doing my own thing. So between getting up early, having Rosie all day every day, and staying up late to do Twitch and work on YouTube videos and live streams and all the other stuff that I do, I mean, there's just not enough hours in the day to get everything done. So, yes, I'm tired. Deal with it. Just be glad that I'm still finding the energy to do stuff for you. Sorry about all the yawning. I completely lost my train of thought now. What was I talking about? Oh, collection overviews. Right. So what I was thinking of doing is kind of what you suggest there. Like maybe just do one about cartoons, do one about sci-fi, do one about horror, but not do them all at once. Do them, maybe do an updated look at my steelbooks or at my digibooks, things like that. Do one about the graphic novels. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, there's any number of things I can do. I got a bunch of new collector's sets over the past couple of years. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do something along those lines. Also, reading makes me tired. That's another thing. My body's conditioned to get tired when I read, because I tend to read before I go to sleep. So I love reading, but it puts me to sleep. So reading a big long message is not that it's a boring message, far from it. It's just, you know, my body thinks that means it's sleep time, because my body's a bit of a troll that way. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably going to do some kind of collection overviews along those lines at some point. I don't know when exactly. I'm still wanting to do a bunch of Halloween stuff, even though it's after Halloween, whatever. You know, Halloween never ends with me. So depending on that, one of the things I was thinking of doing was an overview of the horror collection, actually, because I just put it all together on the shelf here behind me. So I thought an overview of that would be in order. And there's a few other, sort of related overviews that I wanted to do as well. So I'll probably do that. Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Matthew. Really appreciate all the cool stuff. Going to enjoy all of it. That's fantastic. Yeah, so I'd just like to take a quick moment to thank my Patreon sponsors. Thank you, Patreon sponsors. You guys and gals are awesome. Big thanks to my two highest level sponsors, namely Kyle Pellegrini and Get Your Gorgeous On, the e-mag run by Michelle O'Toole and Simon Hedger. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the support. Please do consider becoming a sponsor, because that just means I can do this more often for you. And yeah, I mean, I'd like to do that, and I'm sure you'd like me to do that, so let's make it happen. Even $1 a month, that's all it takes. Everybody contributed $1 a month, I could do this all the time. Like, all the time. So, there you go. Alrighty, that is it for me to you for now. So until next time, thanks again, Matthew, and thank you, loyal viewer, for watching. So until next time, sayonara.